Hello everyone, my name is Suzanne and welcome to this 30-minute strong flow. You don't need any props for today's class. Go ahead and find a cross-legged position. Close your eyes, bring your hands to your knees, and take a few deep breaths. Inhale and fill your lungs completely. Exhale and empty them completely. Feeling the maximum capacity of your lungs to be both empty and full. Notice how your body is feeling today. And give yourself a little bit of loving touch. Rub the legs a little, the thighs, the hips. And we're going to inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. And exhale, drop your left arm to the floor. Maybe the elbow touches the floor, and do a side stretch to the left. Inhale up and exhale, same on the right. Keep alternating. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, going to the side. And making sure your hips stay really grounded here so that you get that lovely stretch in your side body. Now, the next time you're in the center, make your hands into a basket, flip the basket inside out, and lean back until you feel a stretch in your chest. Then lean forward and make a basket again. Point your first fingers forward, your index fingers. And we repeat. Inhale, lean back, flip the palms out. Exhale, point the index fingers forward as you round forward. Inhale as you lean back, palms out. Exhale, palms in, fingers forward. Now inhale, come up and grab your elbows like you're making a box around your head. Inhale, intentionally lift your elbows up towards your ears, up as much as you can. If you want, lean back a little bit to intensify that opening in the chest. And then exhale, same movement as before. Round your spine forward, drop your arms forward. Inhale, lean back as much as you like. Exhale, round the spine, drop the arms forward. You should really be feeling this in your shoulders and your upper back and your shoulder blade area. Now, next time that you're forward, kind of rounded, you're going to stay down here and drift over to your right knee. Come through the center and drift over to your left knee. It's like you're drawing a half circle with your arms. And when you get to each knee, you can kind of peek underneath that shoulder. Go to the other side, peek on the other shoulder, only if that feels good. It's going to be a really intense rounding in the spine. It can feel really nice. It can also be a little intense. So just breathe deep, take it easy. Come back to the center. Inhale, arms up. You can release that bind. And exhale, bring your hands into a basket, your low back. You can't see it in the video, but I'm lifting my arms away from my back powerfully, strongly. Then that basket is going to come over to your right hip and drop your head over towards your right shoulder. You can tilt your head forward and back a few times to stretch the neck a little. Let's try the other side. Basket to your left hip, head to left shoulder. Relax your face, relax your jaw and your forehead. And come back to center. We're going to meet up in a plank position. So spread your fingers wide, get your shoulders right over your wrists, and just shift forward and back a few times. Feel all the way down to your feet, your toes, your calves, your ankles, and feel your core waking up here. We're going to be using a lot of core today. And then you can drop your knees and take a child's pose. Sink the hips back, untuck the toes. Take the knees as wide as you like and just see where the arms want to go right now. You can take them forward or kind of underneath your forehead, folded. And you can come to child's pose anytime during this class. If you ever need a little break, feel free to come here. Okay, we're going to really round the spine and roll forward into a half plank, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, really roll the spine back into child's pose. And repeat that. Inhale, rounding, pulling the belly button in, coming forward. Exhale, pulling that belly button in as you curl back. We're really trying to articulate the spine here. And you can start adding in push-ups if you like. So when you come forward, a little mini chaturanga, a little bend of the elbows, making sure the elbows squeeze down along your sides. starting to build that strength in the shoulders and in the core. Now on your next push-up, you're just going to lower yourself all the way down to the floor. With control, bend your elbows, slowly lower everything down, and then take your arms long down by your sides. Have your palms touching your mat, so facing down. Leave your legs on the floor, leave your arms on the floor, just lifting your head and your chest away from the floor, and making sure your spine is really long here. And your neck is also an extension of your spine, so make sure you're not kind of crunching the back of your neck. You usually have to look at the front edge of the mat for this to work. Inhale, exhale, one cheek down. Take a little rest. Next variation, hands under the shoulders, and we're going to lift the hands up away from the floor. Squeeze the elbows in, activate that upper back, and then you can put your hands down on the floor right underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes, and we're going to go right up to a plank. Inhale, up to plank. Nice job. Exhale, go back to a downward facing dog. Now we're going to inhale, come forward to a plank. And exhale, you could go back to down dog, or we're going to start a sort of wavy spinal movement. So round your spine, come forward to plank. Bend your knees, push the hips back. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, bend the knees, push the hips back. So really articulating through the whole spine. That core is helping us through that movement. We're also really warming up the legs. And then look at your hands and step your feet up to your hands. You can grab your elbows here for a ragdoll position. Drop your head. Generously bend your knees. Let everything relax for a moment. Give your head a little shake. And then you can release your arms down to the floor. Keep your knees bent as you roll up to standing. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center and the feet together. Inhale, open up your arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to find a flat back. And put your hands on the floor, step back to that plank position. Inhale here in plank. Exhale back to downward facing dog. We'll just be here for a few breaths. Feeling that new warmth in our core, in our spine, in the backs of the legs. Checking in with the breath. Now inhale, pick up your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look at the hands, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back once you get there. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up to standing, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, open up your arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, step back to a plank position. Now we're going to float the right leg up away from the floor just a little bit. Point those right toes back. One-legged plank, super strong. Inhale here. Exhale, push back to three-legged dog. Inhale, glide forward to one-legged plank. Exhale, three-legged dog. And we just try a few more like that. Super strong shoulders, super strong core, and keep pointing those toes back so you're really activating the whole leg. You're almost done. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, look at the hands, step that foot up between your hands. The other foot also steps to the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up to standing, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands together. Inhale, open up your arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Put your hands on the floor, step back to a plank position. And let's float that left leg up. Point the left toes back. Inhale, one-legged plank. Super strong. And exhale, push the hips back for that three-legged dog. As you're doing this, you can always modify a little bit by lowering the foot down for a second when you get to that plank. But see if you can challenge yourself. Keep that leg floating the whole time. Concentrate that work in your shoulders. All right, let's inhale, lift it up last time. And exhale, look at your hands, and we're going to step that foot up between the hands. The other foot also steps to the front. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold forward. Now inhale, come all the way up to standing, open up your arms, and grab your left wrist. You could just stay like that, or you could lean over to the right for a bit more of a side stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale, grab your other wrist and maybe lean over to the left as I'm doing. And we're kind of multitasking here. Give your wrists a little bit of a massage. We want to make sure they're okay after those planks. Breathing deeply into your side body. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend your knees into a chair pose. Inhale here and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Step back to a plank position. And we're going to exhale, lower down through a chaturanga. Inhale, lift up through an up dog. Exhale, back through downward facing dog. Inhale, pick up your right leg. Exhale, step your foot up between your hands. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down, step that foot back and down through a chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back through down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, foot to your hands. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down, step that foot back and lowering down through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Just take a few breaths here in down dog. Appreciating, feeling the increased warmth in our body. And inhale, pick up your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look at your hands. Step, maybe hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees so we meet up in that chair pose where we started. And then just stand up and relax the arms down. Inhale, open up your arms. Exhale, bend your knees into chair pose. And we're going to inhale here. Exhale, sit a little lower. Oh yes. Inhale. Exhale, sit a little lower. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale, even lower, like your thighs are going to be parallel to the floor. Inhale. Exhale. And then we're going to inhale. And we're going to exhale and fold forward. Really nice job. Relax your head, relax your legs. Inhale, find a flat back, put your hands on the floor and step back to a plank position. We're going to inhale, shift forward, and exhale. We're going to slowly lower all the way down to the floor one more time. Now this time, we're going to take the arms long down by our sides, palms turned down, but we're going to lift everything away from the floor, the legs, the arms, the chest, the head. And see if you can focus here rather on how high you feel like you're coming up, how long you can feel from the top of your head all the way down to your toes. Keep breathing. Doing great. Building that heat. And exhale, relax one cheek down to the floor. Little mini break here. Very important. And then we're going to bring the hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to inhale to, again, pick up the hands away from the floor, the legs away from the floor, the head away from the floor. And really feeling that upper back activation, rolling your shoulder blades down your back. Inhale and exhale to relax. You can bring your hands out in front of you, underneath your forehead if you like, or bring the other cheek down. Okay, so you could just go straight up to plank like we did before, or if you want to try, come up directly into a up dog. So put your hands on the floor, push and peel your body away from the floor. Exhale, hips go back for a downward facing dog. Inhale, pick up your right leg. And exhale, and bring that right knee forward, tap your right elbow. Inhale, kick it back, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the knee right in between your elbows. Inhale, kick the leg back. Exhale, cross over, tap your left elbow, little oblique action. Inhale, kick it back. And exhale, bring the knee right in between your elbows, and with control, as quietly as you can, step that foot forward. Inhale, sweep your arms up for your lunge. Find your steeple grip, and inhale, extend your front leg. Exhale, bend both knees, maybe your back knee can even tap the floor. Inhale, straight legs. Exhale, lower down. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you lower. Balance and strength. Inhale. Exhale, bend your front knee, put the hands down, step back to a one-legged plank. Maybe you want to try one-legged chaturanga. Inhale, one-legged up dog. Exhale, just a normal down dog, 2 feet on the floor. Ooh-wee, nice job. Let's try the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring that left knee forward, tap your left elbow. Inhale, kick the leg back. Exhale, knee floats right in between your elbows. We're trying to get like all parts of the core here. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, cross over to the right elbow. Inhale, kick that leg back. Exhale, knee comes forward, and we sneak that foot in between the hands. Inhale, reach the arms up for your lunge. Bind your hands to a basket. Stick the first fingers out. Inhale, 2 straight legs. Exhale, 2 bent knees. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale as you lower. And if you're feeling really wobbly, no worries. See if you can make the movement a little smaller than I'm doing. We're just trying to build some strength somewhere in this range of motion. Now exhale, bend your front knee, bring your hands to the floor, and float that leg back into one-legged plank. Exhale, bend your elbows, one-legged chaturanga. Exhale, normal down dog, both hips high, both feet on the floor. Nice job. Now inhale, pick up your heels. Bend your knees, look at your hands, and step your feet right behind your hands so they're wider than usual. Then tent up on your fingertips. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Now we're going to bend the knees. Inhale, look forward, drop the hips. Exhale, straighten the legs and drop the head. A few more like that. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. And exhale, drop the head and fold. It's like you're doing little mini squats, but you're keeping your hands always on the floor. Now bend both knees a little bit, pick up your right arm and twist open to the right. Straighten your right leg a little bit or all the way if you can. Finding that lovely stretch in the right hip and the right side body. Left knee is super, super bent. Inhale, exhale, put the hand down, other side. Left arm picks up and that left leg is a little straighter or all the way straight. We're breathing deep. Inhale. As if you could inhale directly into that left hip, and then exhale, let your body soften a little more. Release the hands down, bend your knees, and slowly roll your way up to standing, articulating the spine once more. When you get to standing, inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, bring the hands together, the feet together, and we'll try some balance. So pick up your right knee in towards you. And find a tree pose. So find a place for your foot somewhere on your leg. Could be on the thigh, could be on the calf, could even be like a little kickstand on the floor. And bring your hands together at heart center. Now you're welcome to stay here, or you can try a bit of a challenge. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, drop your right hand to the inside of your right knee. Inhale, reach long on your left side. And exhale, a little tiny lean over towards the right. This is a real challenge for the core, for that standing leg. Inhale, both arms up, point your right knee forward, find your steeple grip, and exhale, step back into a lunge. Like we did before, inhale, straight legs. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, straighten the legs. And exhale, bend them. Inhale as you come up. Exhale, bend your front knee, lean forward, and we're going to hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step that foot forward. You're in a chair pose with your steeple grip still. Inhale. Exhale, sit a little lower in your chair pose. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, release the arms. Nice job. Ready for the other side? Inhale, pick up your left knee. Exhale, find your tree on this side. If you can, try and find the same height for your foot as you had before. Bring your hands together, focus your gaze. And see if you want to try that challenge variation on this side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, drop your left hand to the inside of your left knee. Inhale here. And exhale, you lean over a tiny, tiny bit to the left. Engage the core, engage that standing leg. We're trying to hold a side bend, kind of floating in the air. Inhale, arms up, left knee forward. Exhale, step that foot back into a lunge. You have that steeple grip with the hands and get into your rhythm, straightening the legs, bending the legs. You're doing really great. Keep the breath flowing. And then inhale, you're going to come up. Exhale, bend your front knee and lean forward. It's like a 45-degree angle to the floor. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the foot to the front. Inhale here in your chair pose. Exhale, sit a little lower. You're doing so great. Inhale. And on this side, we're actually going to exhale and fold forward, dropping the head, dropping the hands. Ooh, nice job. And we're going to inhale, find a flat back. Put the hands on the floor, step back to a plank position. Inhale, shift forward to the tippy toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, urdhva mukha. Exhale, adho mukha, downward facing dog. Inhale to pick up your right leg. And now open up your hip, bend your knee. We're going to try something fun. Tilt all of your weight over to the left side, to your left hand, to your left foot, and tent up on your right fingertips. For even more of a challenge, try dropping your left elbow down to the floor for this super fancy variation of a three-legged dog. Now make your way back to normal three-legged dog, and we're going to just step that right foot up between the hands. And we're going to find a warrior one position. Take your time to set this up. Walk your hands up, turn your hips forward. Inhale, reach the arms up. Make that steeple grip once again. And we're going to try, if it's okay for your neck, sending our gaze up beyond our hands. Feel that simultaneous grounding of the legs, that upward energy of the arms. Now we're going to drop the arms back behind us, make a basket with the hands. Inhale, stretch the arms, open up your chest. And exhale, fold forward into your humble warrior variation. We're going to maybe let the hands lift up off the back and kind of go overhead. And see if you can really keep some awareness in that back heel. Inhale, come halfway up. Put your hands on the floor, and we're going to step back to a special plank variation. Heels together, toes apart, making like a V shape with your feet. And then exhale, push your hips back. Your knees should open up like a frog almost. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, push the hips back, open up the knees. Inhale, glide forward. Now exhale, push your hips back, look at your hands, and hop the feet wide outside of your hands, toes turned out. Drop your hips for a malasana. Bring your hands together and actively push them together so your elbows open, which then push your knees open. Put your hands on the floor, and again you can step or hop back through a vinyasa. Lots of jumping around today. Let's inhale to pick up the left leg and open up your hip, bend your knee. Shift all your weight to the right, and that left hand then can tent up. Maybe your right elbow coming down to the floor. Just give it a try, even if it's not totally working. It can be fun to experiment. Now we're going to come back into normal three-legged dog. Look at the hands and step that left foot up between your hands. Find your warrior one feet. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Find that steeple grip with the hands. And if you can, adjust your fingers, kind of moving them one notch over until you find a grip that feels a little odd. We want the odd feeling one on this side. Send your gaze up. Keep a nice generous bend in your front knee. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to your lower back, making a basket with the hands. Inhale and exhale, fold forward for your humble warrior variation. Give your head a little shake. Now inhale, come about halfway up. Release your hands to the floor, step your feet back into that V position again, so heels touching, toes out. Inhale here in your plank. Exhale, hips go back, knees go wide. Inhale, pushing forward to plank. Exhale, driving back. Inhale forward, super strong. Squeeze those heels together. And exhale back. Now look at your hands. Again, big hop feet outside of the hands. And lower your hips down for malasana. Just bring your hands into a basket here and give your wrists a little bit of a roll. Making sure they're feeling okay after this class. Give your hands a little shake also. And then with control, lower your butt down to the floor. Open up your knees, bring your feet together. And exhale, let the spine fold forward over your feet. Check in with your breath, making sure it's still actively flowing. So we keep the heat up for a few minutes more. Inhale to sit up. Bring your knees together and just scoot yourself back so you have room to stretch the legs out in front of you. Inhale. Exhale. Take a nice forward fold here. Flex the feet actively to stretch the calves and the bottoms of the feet. And send your breath deep down into your belly. Inhale to sit all the way up. And we are actually all done. We're going to move towards Shavasana now, but if you feel like you want any final poses before we finish the class, feel free to take those now. Otherwise, just roll your way down to the floor with control. Maybe take a final stretch with me. Inhale, reach your arms. Point your toes. Big inhale, big stretch. Open the mouth and exhale. Sigh it all out and arrange yourself into your Shavasana position. Your arms down by your sides, your palms up. Your legs comfortably splayed open. Your eyes closed, and just release any breath control. Allow your body to breathe on its own. And watch the breath coming in and out of your body. Start to deepen your breath. Bring some gentle movement into the fingertips, the toes, circle out the wrists, the ankles. Another big stretch. Reach the arms, point the toes, big inhale. Exhale, release and draw your knees into your chest. Roll a little bit from side to side, and then meet me on your favorite side, curled up, and literally give yourself a big hug. A big hug of appreciation and gratitude for today's practice. And take your time, make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands together. And bring your hands up to your forehead. And we bow to each other, we bow to ourselves, Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. Again, my name is Suzanne. If you have any questions or requests, feel free to leave them down below. And I will see you next time on the mat. Have a lovely day.